Hi, I am Bob Ask, a longtime resident of Cedar Rapids, a former teacher and coach. I often reflect back to that day when the big decision was made. It was about a year ago. My diary shows February 13th, 2020. I would leave my home of over 60 years and go to a new home, Stoney Point Meadows. It was for several reasons. I was and would be increasingly in need of the benefits of assisted living. At age 94, I was still basically in good health, but it was clear to my family and to me that I could need what others could provide at Stoney Point. That is the care, the comfort, the safety, and the security of professional help in a home like this. It would be for everyone's peace of mind. There was one additional reason for my move to the Meadows. No longer would my family need to make constant trips to see me and care for me. And when they would visit me, it would be enjoyable times and not work-related. And now, as I look back to that big day when that decision was made, my kids and I actually do so with kind of a laugh. They gently prepared me weeks in advance. I would go to Stoney Point Meadows just to see how things looked, with no strings attached, so I thought. So I went with 4 of my family to the Meadows to see what was just to be a look, but turned out to be that big important day of decision. Soon after we were there, I remember Jill smiling at me and saying, "Do you want to come here?" I also remember my resounding response, "No." A quick answer to Jill, but then I mellowed a little bit and added, "Well, maybe someday when I have to, but no time soon, not now." Later, after a good lunch, Bob and Elaine, and I can even remember Madonna, my server, along with Jill, when we went into discussion mode. We went to the gym, Jill and my family and I. There, Jill, after we discussed things, left to let our family huddle and mull it over and make a decision. I can remember asking my kids, "Well, let's vote. Go? And if so, when?" They very nicely all smiled and said, "Yes, go, and go now." They convinced me it would be good for everybody. Then we went with Jill to look at the apartment, and I can remember we visited room 214. It looked nice, and I was coming along with their thinking, and I said to Jill when we left the door, "I want this apartment." Well, how has it gone? here since I moved into my new home. My diary again shows the date, March 24, 2020. My final entry in my diary, I look back, summarizes that first day here. It actually reads, "Ladies and Steve are so nice." And it's been that way ever since. The staff, professional, kind, sincere, always with a smile. I've gotten to know the tenants as well. I know many now staff and fellow tenants by name, and being a former teacher, I'm always kind of interested in their school. Well, being a Jayhawk, I always wanted to know a little bit about them. In closing, I need to also mention the 2-a-day physical checkups I receive, the good food, so important, and the welcomed weekly cleaning and laundry services. All top notch. I am so glad and excited to share my endorsement of Stoney Point Meadows, my new home.